everybody, this is Bug S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Ultimate Universal Monsters and TMNT Raphael as Frankenstein's monster figure. So before we take a look at Frankenstein Raphael, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with a set of open hands, and these are really detailed. The brown fingernails, the wash over the textured skin looks really good. The scars and the staples, that looks really nice. This is really detailed. The sculpt detail on these are phenomenal. Up next, he comes with a set of fisted hands. Up next, he comes with accessory holding hands for his size. Up next, he comes with two lightning bolt size. And they have a nice brown wash over top of them, making them look really rusty and dirty. I really like the way these look. And he has two little handles right here that you can put these down in. On mine, they don't go all the way because of the chains right there, but they will stay like that. And there he is holding the size, and they look really awesome. These are a bit of a tight fit, which they aren't going to go anywhere. That's really good, but they're a tight fit, so I'd recommend just leaving them in his hands, because if you try to take them out, they might break. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So the head sculpt looks really good. The sculpt detail on this is amazing. The texturing to the skin looks really good. There you can see the gash in his head. I do wish these would have been painted a little bit better. As you can see, this one right here is the green showing through. But other than that, the silver looks really nice on them. The bandana has a nice wash over top of it with some staples on it. Looks really good. The sculpt to the hair looks really nice. The bandana itself is actually on a ball joint, so you can twist this around for photos and stuff. That works really well. On each side of his face, you can see some spots. The texturing to his jacket is really nice. It also has some nice paint variation right there on the wrinkles. You can see a piece of metal right here bolted to his shell, with some really nice paint detail to the shell, and some nice stitch work right here on the patches and stuff. That looks really nice. There you can see the gauge with the hose running back to another gauge that runs to the bolts in his neck. Well, the one bolt, I should say. And it's really flexible. It doesn't feel like it's going to break off or anything, so that's really good. The shell also looks really nice. Here you can see a piece of a manhole cover bolted onto his shell. That looks really good. The paint and texturing to that looks really nice. And there you can see the cracks along the shell. And then this handle that's bolted into his shell, you can actually see the screws with some chain. And I think these are actually real chains. They look rusty. It looks really good. Here you have his elbow pads. He also has knee pads as well. That does hinder the articulation a little bit, which I will show that off when I go over the articulation. The pants are textured really nicely. There you see more of that stitch work to the pants, and it's painted pretty nicely. There you can see the knee pads. They also have a wash over top of them, and you can see his humongous platform boots. Neca did such an awesome job on this. It's a fusion of Universal Monsters and the Turtles, two really awesome lines. And this was a great start to the line. This is a really awesome figure. The only downside is the articulation is a little bit hindered, which I will go ahead and show that off right now. So first up, he has a bowl-jointed head and neck that can look up all the way. He can look down just a little bit. He can move his head side to side, and you get a little bit of tilting. As I said, the back of the bandana here is on a ball joint, so you can spin it all the way around and move it up and down. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. I do wish they could move out just a little farther. He has double-jointed elbows that can only bend in that far because of the elbow pad right there. Can move side to side very slightly right there. They can move side to side, and up and down it's very tough to move. It feels like it might break trying to move it, so that's a little unfortunate. He has a ball-jointed waist that can move side to side and up and down very slightly. He has ball-jointed hips that can just about do a complete split. He can kick forward just slightly, back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knees that can only bend in that far. They can move side to side. And he has swivel ankles that can move down all the way, up just a little bit, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there he is next to the 1990 movie Raphael. And finally, there he is next to Frankenstein. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up. It is a really awesome figure and a nice start to the Universal Monsters and TMNT line. I am definitely looking forward to more releases in the future. The only downside is the articulation is just a little limited on it. But other than that, it is a really awesome figure. Just all of the sculpt, the mashing together of the turtles and the Universal monsters, I think it blends perfectly together. So yes, definitely pick this up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.